Hey everyone, Shandamon or Shandamon here. Today I'm here with a video talking about Shadowhunter changes to the latest PTR server in Korea. Now if you are interested in the patch notes, I included a link in the description. There is a lot in there, but I'm just here to only talk about Shadowhunter. Now these aren't final, but I'll still go over them. Anyways, let's get into it. Now the first thing is that they changed the gauge recovery factor from 0.5 to 0.54. This just means more gauge gain from skills. Decent change, makes it a bit easier to transform. They buffed the Spacebar Dash of human form by making it so it goes an extra meter. This is good because honestly the current spacebar is pretty lackluster and anyone who's played this class long enough agrees with me. Reduced damage of normal and encroachment skills by 3.8% in PvE. Basically a damage reduction for all skills. Grind Chain has a synergy now for 6% damage increase for 10 seconds. They replaced the tripod that reduces the cooldown of the skill for this new synergy. Grind Chain isn't even used much in both builds, but maybe we'll see some use, I'm not too sure. Demonic Slash, which is the main mobility in human form, also has the same constant synergy now. They replaced the tripod that increases the dash distance for the synergy tripod. But because we lose the dash distance, they just added an extra 2 meters to the dash to make up for it. I think it's a pretty okay change. The cooldown of this skill is already so low and the synergy lasts for 8 seconds, so it's a constant synergy. Rising Claw is now a back attack instead of head attack. This is because they made it so that some back attacks can also counter now. Just a nice quality of life change. Also, I guess it's pretty useful for suppression builds that run Ambush Master, since this move will have a damage increase on it. So it doesn't really feel too much of a waste to take the skill for a counter. Well, Howl got a few changes here. They lowered the cooldown from 30 seconds to 24 seconds, meaning you can use it more. They reduced the damage by 15.95%, which, let's be honest, you didn't really use this for the damage. In PvE and PvP, the amount of gauge acquired has been reduced by 16.1%, so less gauge gain from this. And reduced mana consumption as well, so that's fine. They also changed the cooldown tripod in the first row to a synergy tripod, and this one lasts 16 seconds. And because we have a synergy tripod in the first row, they changed the last tripod, which used to be the old synergy tripod, to a tripod that makes feared targets take increased damage. Overall, this change doesn't really affect impulse builds as much because you have other gauge gains. As for a suppression build, the skill rotation may change. I'm not too sure, we'll just have to wait and see. Also, because the synergy is in the first row of tripods and there's a gauge gain tripod in the second row, leaving this at level 7 is actually pretty doable if you don't have a lot of skill points to begin with. As for demon skills, they simply added a constant synergy to Ruining Rush, which is the Q skill, and Deathclaw, which is the W skill. Also, they removed head attack modifier on Deathclaw, meaning all skills in demon form can benefit from Hitmaster now, which is pretty good because Hitmaster just got a bit better from that change, so it's a nice quality of life change. And with the synergy additions on demon skills, it's no longer a selfish class. Overall, I think it's some good changes, especially if you're a transform build. Perfect Suppression has a lower DPS now, so I guess it's even more Perfect Depression now. Yeah. But anyways, if you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe and also check out my Twitch, as I do stream this game often, and my Discord too. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Peace!